Pac-Man, we got Jigglypuff, we got all kinds of crazy characters on this PGRV5. Game & Watch.
It's actually a really beautiful landscape right now for Smash 4, seeing all these different characters that people are able to use to get into the top 50 ranking. But here we have it, Sinji versus Cosmos, and you notice how out the gate he just put the trampoline, right? Didn't want to let Cosmos get that free approach on him, and he'll even set up himself up on the hydrant too with that wind box from the water. Can make it a little difficult.
Yeah, Sinji just drawing a line in the sand every time he puts a hazard like that out. Oh, I thought, wait, what? Did you see the water just make him go nowhere during Corrin's down throw?
Yeah.
Like crazy, or did that happen?
Yeah, yeah, when he did, so he waited. He was like, I'm going to wait to do the down throw so that he doesn't go anywhere. That was smart.
Yeah, normally though, I feel like every other character would get pushed during the throw
animation. During the throw animation, right? Yeah.
Maybe the water cancels out because Corrin, of course, uses that as well.
Or maybe do you think that particular animation doesn't move?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah. I was just joking about the water. But yeah, man, well, in Smash Ultimate, the water actually is a tangible hitbox.
Yeah.
So you can clank it out with stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Different landscape.
All right, either way, I actually just saw Sinji fall to one of our local Corrin players, R Hungry from New Jersey, at the final Smash Attack Players Ball. It was a 3-2 set, so let's see what he's been able to learn and adjust in his game against this character. I think one of Pac-Man's worst matchups, just based on the hitboxes that Corrin has. So hard for him to keep her at bay, but she's also not very mobile herself. So we'll see if she struggles too hard to break the zone. Oh, what do you got, Sinji? Yeah, just a back air at ground level. No smash attacks will reach there.
Yeah. A little bit too high. I love that setup right there, dude.
Did you see Sinji versus Mars yesterday?
No.
Yo, Sinji hit him with a bell, jumps on the Smashville platform, starts charging an up smash. It drifts perfectly to catch Mars on the release.
Oh my gosh.
It was insane.
That guy's too good, dude.
He really is. But so is that move. Cosmos going to take the first stock with a tipper side B.
Yeah, so this is what you're talking about, man. The range that Corrin has. You have to watch out, dude. Can't get too comfortable.
Yep, just head hunting Sinji while he's off the stage there. And now trying to keep him airborne, avoid all these projectiles, the pseudo stage hazard that the fire hydrant creates. And he's gonna need to deal some damage to it to knock it away. There we go. Sends it flying right at Pac-Man's face.
Charging forward, actually trying, I like that attempt right there by Cosmos. He was trying to see if maybe he could damage the hydrant first, send it towards Sinji. Didn't quite work out that way.
Dude, this guy is ridiculous. Yeah. Throwing apples at you, just making them bounce all over the place. There's always an active hitbox.
What I liked about that too is the fact that he's out of the range of like a grounded pin. He puts himself up in the air. Uh-oh, and now 6 setups, yo. Sinji. Uh-oh. Against a character like Pac-Man, who could potentially have that wind box with the water shooting him out, Cosmos should definitely watch out for going for a B, you know. Then again, he was probably expecting the hydrant in that situation.
Right, and he could clank it out on the way with that up B, the multiple hitboxes, and then rip right through him. But Cosmos gonna have to work a little bit harder. What looked like a solid lead has all of a sudden gone completely out the window. Sinji standing on top of the fire hydrant like a pseudo platform, just gonna forward smash that ledge jump. So smart. Oh,
wow.
Watching the trampoline hit number 2.
Okay, Cosmos trying to see if he can get that punish right there. Smart roll, but Sinji on the hunt, dude. And now the patient play comes back again just so that he could get a solid charge. I think he's fine with the Galaga.
I think he wants the bell at this point, though.
Okay, there it is.
Link it to a smash attack.
Yep, you're right.
Gonna have to land it from the right spot on the screen, though, and you saw it fall out of his hand, so he's got to charge just a little bit more. Meanwhile, Cosmos building all his percent back. Can't run forever. Oh, but you could run right into that side B.
Yep, and that knockback actually gave... Oh!
Sinji gonna close that one out. Forward smash for forward smash there.
Yeah, man, that was surprising right there. You know, Cosmos, you rarely see him give his opponents an opportunity to counter, you know, a laggy smash attack like that, or just any laggy kind of move. So yeah, I guess he probably had a read on Sinji, and it just didn't play out really well for him.
Speaking of counter, I would like to see Cosmos use that busted counter Corrin has. No lag afterward, so if you see a projectile coming your way, throw that out just for the sake of having a hitbox, and you'll be able to move right afterward. And hey man, could work out.
Yeah. Wow, Sinji just controlling space so well.
Dude, he forward threw him onto the trampoline. Did that just happen?
And like,
and then still hit him?
Yeah, exactly. The follow-ups afterwards, dude. And that's what got me really hyped. You saw a scratch right there?
Sinji was one of the biggest brains in gaming. And
yeah.
we're seeing exactly why. His character is just a giant head, so I mean, gotta have a huge brain.
Solid charge again. Oh, so close! That pin was imminent.
There we go. The water gonna push that time. Maybe
he went for a pummel that time. He didn't do the down throw.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I was gonna say maybe there is some special property of Corrin's down throw.
Okay.
Doesn't let her move. Okay, just gonna throw projectiles at the hydrant. Keep those hitboxes going, and also if the projectile doesn't break the hydrant, it'll lag there for a second, extending the amount of active frames too.
All right, amazing job by Sinji just escaping these corners, but finds himself in yet another one.
Oh, Cosmos looking to snipe that one out, but just a little bit slow to the punch here. We're going to see him, yes, use the backwards hit of up air into up tilt. Sends the hydrant at a very strange angle up and over his head, but Cosmos not falling for it. You see Sinji have to do a little bit more work to put him at kill percent. Not a character that has much power.
Nice charges as well. Again, looking for those bells. Okay, that's enough damage right now. I believe we might be seeing an up throw. It's about time.
Yeah, I'd say so, but you're going to see the bell go right through the stage. Sinji knows a lot of stuff that you don't when you're fighting him, but yeah, there we go. And up throw seems to be pushable.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess just the dragon mode thing, you know?
I guess it's a special thing about with the down throw then. Weird. All right, let's get it though. Gets the pin, but it's not quite the optimal hit that he needed for him to get the kick afterwards. Cosmos, right now, getting knocked away from Sinji with that hydrant just to allow him to get that landing on the ground. Perfect timing too with that roll. And there it is again. That downward diagonal angle helping out so much.
Trying to keep the doctor away.
Yes. Jumping up and back. And you know, that apple has such good knockback too. Nice. Decent range on the back air right there from Sinji. And I like these setups, even with the up tilt. Forcing Cosmos to have to try to take a jump approach. Neutral air. Dude, man, it takes so much damage for Pac-Man to finally get a KO.
It really does. And you know how many projectiles he's going to throw along the way? I'd say like 45 fire hydrants, 36 apples, a couple bells. And we haven't seen the key make an appearance yet. I wonder when that's going to debut in this set. We'll see. Oh, going to throw it away. Yeah, so just so he can grab it, gives him a better out of shield punish over that terrible grab.
Okay. Hanging up behind a hydrant. Decides to get the approach right now. But there it is again. Cosmos decided to just sit on the lead that he has here.
You see Sinji use that up B, which is unblockable, by the way. It'll take you out of the grounded state and into the air just by being underneath your feet.
Yep.
Get so much mileage off of that. Almost a replacement for his grab if you need an option to beat shield, but of course not quite the same. Oh ho! Staring death in the face as he charges, but Sinji gonna catch that dragon wing. Drop a game here. It's an even set between them.
1-1. Between Sinji and Cosmos. Winning right now, Cosmos winning on Battlefield. Man, that was it's a pretty long match right there, man. When it comes to these players, you know, when it comes to Sinji, like you said, he puts up, you know, a lot of obstacles in your way, and he wants you to run into them, right, so that you can get that damage that he needs. So of course, the player's gonna have to use that patience and find ways through the obstacles. And there it is. Look at that, man. This is no ordinary character you got to deal with.
You got 6 minutes on the clock. Take full advantage of that. Take your time. Don't rush into the projectiles. Also, if you have a lead, sit on it, man. There's no shame in it. I know a lot of Twitch monsters might complain, but that's okay.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about that, man. It's all about you getting the W at the end of the day.
Yeah, D1, you'll handle them at the office, right?
Yeah, that's it. Let me tell you, man. If they do anything, man, they could get reported, man. Use the report button, guys.
All right, here we go. Sinji at the ledge, just going to hop on over Cosmos, but that is not safe either. Corrin really thrives on her opponents being in the air, some of the best buttons to contend with.
Absolutely, yes. Let's put a jump. Hydrant's on the field still? No, it's gone. Okay.
Oh, goes for the trump. I love that from Cosmos, but he was playing a couple too many steps ahead.
Pop up right here. Mixing up the drift, but back in the air again. Has to go for ledge.
Oh, I love the fake out with his back turned. Who would expect him to to just turn around and grab your neutral get up, well, Cosmos, he's the kind of monster that's going to go for that. Meanwhile, Sinji, a lot of ground to make up here. 50, now 60, now 50% down. We're going to see him throw something at this hydrant. Yep. Pac-Man would have so many civil suits against him if he were real. It's like just breaking city property.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's disrespectful, dude. Wasting that water, too.
Yeah, come on. You got to be environmentally friendly if you want to keep getting all this fruit.
He doesn't care, man. He's just trying to win, too. By any means necessary.
Just hanging out off the stage, charging up a little more, cancels the charge into the up B, but an up throw is all it takes. Cosmos smelling that roll from a mile away.
Not exactly a fan of using the key, we noticed.
Yeah, no, he hasn't been doing that at all. Opting to just build damage with the smaller projectiles. Go for bells, go for Galagas. I think the bell is his best projectile. Yeah. Even though the key does more damage and kills, like, man, those setups are crazy. The angle he throws it at is so unique.
Bell boys. Oh, and see, that's probably another reason why he's scared of, like, using the key. Seeing that Cosmos was able to just catch that bell.
Yo, whoa! He's throwing stuff. He's dropping. Oh, my God! Oh, and if that smash attack hit, I would have actually just lost my mind. He would have had to find a replacement.
Right here, Sinji again. Still trying his best, dude. Even if he's struggling to get the KO, he'll work hard to finally get that opportunity. Oh, man. Wasn't able to capitalize on that spring and the trampoline in time with the bell.
Cosmos getting that eviction notice from the edge as that fire hydrant's coming for him.
Yup.
Still on the chase down a little bit, but he can definitely just hold this lead. Every hit he gets is going to be so significant. Puts Sinji further and further behind. Again, no reason to rush.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Immediately getting that down throw and set up. Nice recovery right there. But again, just resetting the situation. Trying to get these edge guards. Let's trap. Nope. So it actually gives a breathing room.
Just saying, this matchup does not look fun for Pac-Man.
Looks rough.
Having to deal with a giant sword like that, and then the second you start blocking, she's going to be going for those grabs. Wow, Pac-Man up throw.
It looked like he was struggling the way he was like holding Cosmos. You saw it, right? Like, Pac-Man looks really sad when he's about to pummel you.
He has to bash you with his head, man.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of him. And the fire hydrant finally going to kill upwards of 180% here. You got Sinji playing catch with himself off the stage and just putting himself in the corner. Going to make an easy ledge trap for Cosmos, taking the second game for himself. And of course, 2-1 in the set now.
Not easy by any means, dude. It looks like, you know, Cosmos' character, Corin, has, with having things like the tipper pin, right, allow him to get KOs way sooner than Sinji has to. You know, Sinji doesn't even have a great grab with his character. Kind of has to just, like, space you out, man. Use those projectiles. Look at that. Fortunately for Pac-Man, though, he does have a lot of good tools that allow him to set up even off stage.
Yeah, he doesn't have to commit to hit you or even to combo you, as you see those projectiles linking to themselves so well. But man, getting in is the problem for him.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, wow. Interesting stuff right there by Cosmos.
Riding the wave there.
Right? I never seen that before. I was like, wait a second. Wondering if he did it on purpose.
You know, I think he may have.
Yeah.
That would be seriously next level. Because who knows the Pac-Man matchup well enough to be aware of that.
Especially due to the fact that there are barely any representatives nowadays, you know.
Whoa! Where's his shield going? Well, it's still up. Not enough to break it. Oh, and he's going to catch the Galaga for himself. Let's see what he does with it.
Right? I want to see what kind of setups he has up his sleeve. Oh, he could actually still go for the pin, yeah, so that's scary.
Right, I want to see him do some Z-drop aerials with it too and recatch.
See if he has that up. All right, still going for the pin right here.
I guess when your beat moves are that good, there's no reason to get technical with aerials. Okay, Cosmos just making excellent usage of that neutral air, clanking out the fire hydrant on its way down. That's the answer to that move. Challenge it only with something disjointed that's going to clank it, then ignore it till it hits the ground.
Exactly. Oh, but Sinji punishing that F smash from a mile away.
Cosmo's gonna hop over the hydrant as it creeps towards him, but man, Sinji still hanging on to a tiny percent lead here. Cosmos knows he's gotta approach slowly but surely. We've got 4 minutes to work with. Clock is dwindling.
Nice evasion of the hydrant again. He's on the hunt. And Sinji respecting the pin, understands the range.
Using that bell as an anti-air though, and he knows Cosmos playing a sword character like Corrin is going to go for a lot of these jump-ins.
Here comes the charge again by Sinji.
Yeah, using the water to push him away. Wow, and again, actually keeping himself out of Cosmos' range. And now we see that near 120%, Sinji actually opting for the bell for the key for the first time. Might use it for a kill. Yeah, is he going to throw it at the wall? No, actually just throws it at Cosmos.
Yep, and that key came and gone. Okay, solid. Gets the backer right there, bringing Sinji to his last stock right here.
Potentially last stock of the bracket.
Yeah.
Needs to figure something out in a big way right now. But Cosmos going to open with the throw. Again, Corrin, just like Lucina, how he mentioned in Mr. E's match. Big sword character, big hitboxes. You're going to want to block a lot against her, and that's going to open you up, even for a delayed grab. Wow, throwing stuff everywhere at this man.
Was actually able to hit him right after the counter as well. Here it is. Cosmos.
Hydrant.
Yep. It's actually rare. You never really see Sinji. Wait a second.
Oh, any other character was dead, but Pac-Man with the unique advantage of having a trampoline beneath him to save both of them, actually. Right. And it's going to be Cosmos dropping his first stock, finally. Oh, all that damage, though. Wow, 27.
Juicy. Okay, fading back. He doesn't like the hydrant, dude. But at the same time, Sinji doesn't like the pin either. See, he's out.
Does anybody like that pin, man? You get hit by that, you feel it in your soul.
I feel like getting hit by anything. No, nobody wants to get hit by anything, right?
True.
Yeah, true. I win.
Smash 4 moves do so much mental damage. Oh, and Sinji keeping it going. All of a sudden, this is basically even just one good hit away from seizing a lead for himself. But he has to contend with these giant moves that Corrin brings to the table. Pac-Man has to play from far away, and often that means cornering himself and being put in a compromising position.
Oh, hydrant right there, working out well. Cosmos taking the hydrant. Actually getting hit all the way to the side too. Bell.
What do you got for this? No, the neutral air just short of reaching, but Sinji, you could tell the big brain plays are coming through here. Yes, he's going to put that trampoline there again. It forces a jump, or Cosmos to just wait it out, or he's just going to jump onto the trampoline. I like that.
That's smart. Here it is. 113% currently right now on Sinji. Whoa! I didn't think he actually had that aim.
Yep. This guy, he knows, man. He knows every angle, every projectile, whatever it may be, and he's got a tiny percent lead here. Cosmos knows he's got to commit. No, chill.
He's crazy. Pressure?
Up throw not going to quite
do
it.
Not at all.
Midweight character, still hanging on. What does Cosmos have for this edge guard? Or it looks like it's going to be an edge trap instead. Ooh, the back hit of that up air, and just back airing the neutral get up. It's going to be Cosmos 3-1 over Sinji. Really close game 4 there, but just showing this matchup is really difficult. Those buttons are really hard to contend with.
Yeah, honestly, dude, Sinji definitely gave him a run for his money, right? Like that. When I was watching that match, I was like, wow, the amount of mental fortitude that one needs in order to deal with Sinji.